Hello, it is Friday, February 10th, 2012 at 1:12 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I've been watching the HAARP spectrum monitor because the last few days we've had, like, when you see this thing like down here, we get something like this afterwards. And one of them, there was a flash and an earthquake just the other day. I did a video on it. But so I was watching for that to happen here, but it looks like this time it went in reverse. This kind of action happened before this did. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it. I'm still trying to understand this. It might be a while before I figure it out. But see this and then this. There's a place you can go back and check on the previous days down here. Well, let's go back and check like on the 8th. Tell to go get the chart. And you can see here we got that little same squiggle. Let me zoom in. Got it down in this range, and then it jumps up, and then we get these kind of boxes. So this time it went in reverse. And in any case, I was watching the, this zooms in too. Well, that's interesting. I kind of had my eye on things because of that. And then we got this real strong spike all of a sudden right here at like about 6:20. And so then you go and click on this last 1 hour, and it'll show you, a little closer time view. And there's the spike right there. So, and then you can do the increments, time increments better. So 6:20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So these are 2-minute increments. So it's 6:22 in just a little bit. 6:22 and a quarter, or just past that. So when I went and looked on IntelliCast, I actually found something, and they pretty much, let's see if I can make it work this time though. 125, 1:30. 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. You can actually see something here, and it's around Baltimore area, Dover. Let me zoom in a little closer. You see right there, and then the next frame it goes away. So going back at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, and then go to 125, it's not there. So it's just a quick flash. It's a frequency flash is what it is. So I went over to College of DuPage, and you can't really hardly see it here because it's in with all the turquoise, the outlines of the states. So this is at the regional products. So if I go and look at the 2 km products, you can see it better. And this doesn't look so much like a spike, it actually looks like a buildup. And the actual redness comes, let's see when that hits, when it gets real high. See, it's building up right there, going back right here, 6:27. And I went and did a closer view. It's all the way up here in New York. I think that's Connecticut. Sorry. I never lived on the East Coast, so I worked there but never lived there. And then also I've got the view just below that right here. And it seems to be focused right here, which is Dover Air Force Base, the Doppler there. And so if you go to the next rad sites here, well, let me stop this and zoom in so we can get a closer view. Here you gotta click zoom and then click on the thing. You can see it's all along the coastline here, which is kind of unusual. Usually there's like one big ring around, but it's all the coastline. And so if you go to the next rad sites, you can look at each individual Doppler. So going here, DOX is Dover. You click on this loop thing, and it'll bring you through the loop. And now PR is precipitation mode and CL is clear mode. So they're switching modes, but it's way up at the top of the scale in both cases. So the purple, the whites at the top of the scale. And then let's go look at, let's see if it's, nothing else is showing precipitation, although this is, but there's no rain showing over on IntelliCast or anything. So this must be a result of frequency too. Maybe some kind of residual, I don't know. Let's go look at right up here, New Jersey, Fort Dix, New Jersey, and Philadelphia. That's way up in the high end of the spectrum too here. And let's go look at Long Island. Right here. Brookhaven, New York City. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. See how agitated it is? I mean, everything's lit up. It's like, that's what I like to call it, lit up. Because it's frequency, so it's getting a severe frequency hit. I think all this is like all the antennas and cell phone towers and those kind of things lighting up. That's what I think. I don't know that for a fact. So anyway, there you have it. I just wanted to bring this to your attention. We'll see what happens. See if the storm goes that way or what. So God bless you. Have a good night.